if you guys can see way out there, those are old hangars from World War II. I'm shaking too much. I've been through those quite a few times, but they're huge wooden hangars left over from World War II, like I said, and they're still standing. Here we go on a very lonely highway. We've got a ways to go on this road. We are now going dead north right now on a road I have taken far too many times. I'll show y'all something. I want to show y'all something. Just want y'all to see how massive this valley is. Nobody comes out here. Of course, people come out here, but absolutely no tourists. This is where when you're driving, when the sun's going down, and I'm telling you, rabbits will just be crossing the street. They'll see your light and just cross the street. And from the 6 to where I'm going, it'll be hundreds of them going back and forth. If you guys are ever in the desert and you're driving like this, don't swerve for a rabbit. Do not. You gotta run the poor thing over. There's no chance of you slowing down. You swerve, you're gonna die. You know, chances are you're gonna die or get really hurt. So there is so many rabbits out here. It's unbelievable. Jackrabbits. What's crazy, this is the area where the badgers are. And I've run into a couple badgers out here. Badgers are very, very mean. Had a badger cling onto the Jeep wheel and just start biting. And the badger was going round and round with the wheel and just biting at my tire. And that's happened to people on quads. I mean, they'll chase you forever. They do not care. You can usually see as far as the eye can see. We're going towards Highway 58, which is the loneliest highway in America. That's what it's known as. And we're going towards Austin right now. I'm not going to go as far as Austin. Again, look at how big this valley is. It's just massive. TONOPAH would be way over there. Look at how big the Tikaboo Mountains are. Right in front of us. Still a lot of Shoshone Native Americans out here. You find a lot of arrowheads out here. I mean, just perfectly made arrowheads. Quite the valley. Up in the Tikaboo Mountains up there, there's two massive waterfalls. Pretty big stream. I mean, a very big stream. Not big enough to call a river. This is a really nice spot of Nevada. This area gets about 3 to 4 foot of snow every winter. It gets really cold out here. Really cold. Big Smoky Valley. Look at that. Some of the best hunting in the world is out here. But to be able to draw a tag out here is next to impossible. Oh, he's beautiful. There's herds of them out here. Just beautiful. See you later, buddy. Get away from the road, okay? Yeah, he's looking all around. There you go. Go away, please. Right up there in the mountains, and there's roads going up there. And that is, yeah, hunter's paradise. Also down in the valley here, huge herds of deer, elk, just all over the place. You don't even need to come, you know, prior to scout out, you know, where the herds are. If you draw a tag here, you just come out and you get what you got, you know, for your tag. You always fill your tag. Right, what you're seeing right now is one of the largest gold mines in the world. It's the biggest in Nevada, and it's the 4th biggest open pit mine in the world. They can see this open pit from space. But the mountains, all these mountains right here, these are all man-made mountains. This is what they took out of the pit, and they are heap leaching them. For those that saw me on Ancient Aliens, how I described it, they didn't do a good job when they narrated those steel pipes in there. So right here you can see how, let me get a little closer, they're heap leaching all the way back here. That will all dissolve to nothing, all the way to the ground. That huge mountain is all, that's all been put there. And they're starting this right now. They're on their 4th layer right now. What they do is they go up 12 feet. What they do is they go up 12 feet and they lay a bunch of plastic pipes and they run it across with a bunch of smaller plastic pipes, hoses, and they run cyanide and mercury into the ore, which dissolves all the rock, everything, down to nothing. And it's all brought into a special room, huge, massive room, where it extracts all the gold. So these mountains you see right here, these mountains never existed. You can actually see the haul trucks way over there on top of that mountain there. But these mountains, you could also see the hoses too running on them. On the outside. Yeah, but these mountains were never here. And when this mine does shut down, meaning when they stop blasting and digging for ore, dirt, in the main pit, there'll still be people here until these mountains are all the way down level with the ground right here. And that's what will happen. These will become level with the ground. All part of heap leaching. And you can see the massive haul trucks right on that mountain there. Right there, yep. And this is a 24-hour, 365-day-a-week mine. This mine never shuts down. Never. Oh, there's a haul truck right there. Wait a minute. Ah, darn. Ah, you can just see the very top of him. Right there. Oh, and look at that shovel that's going in, that bucket. Darn it, I hope you can see that. Yep, look at that bucket, the size of it. That's a bucket for a loader. He's gonna be making a left. Look at the size of that thing. We have the biggest loaders in the world here at this mine. There goes another haul truck. Right there. Yeah, when we bring in the loaders that have those buckets, we have to have 4 spotters bringing them into the shop. That's how massively big they are. Alright, let's get to the back. Gosh, a brand new bucket, my goodness. See, before that bucket even gets put on, it'll be brought to the weld shop in there and just completely replated with AR plate. That's armor plate. With 1-inch armor plate. And there's 2 shovels, electric shovels down in this pit. 2 of the biggest ones in the world, 2 of the biggest ones that Cat actually makes are here. See how they stack all the ore like that? That's all heap leaching. And they are more than happy to take ore from gold-bearing areas because it costs a lot of money to dig that ore out of the ground. You see how high they're getting with the ore for the heap leach? Just think. That will all be nothing soon. There's more haul trucks dumping. Actually, that's a dozer with wheels on it. Yeah, we have dozers with wheels that just come and flatten out what the haul trucks come and dump. So they're dumping right now. That's the trash pile. We have geologists go through and they decide where to put the high grade ore and where to put basically the trash. And that's the trash pile over there, which they have many trash piles. Massive operation out here, just massive. This one mine alone employs thousands of men. Right around 3,500 men. Men and women, sorry. A lot of women are operators here. They operate the huge haul trucks. One of the best dozer operators is a woman here. And she does some crazy stuff in that. We mostly have D11s out here. Everything big is here. The biggest equipment ever made is right here at this mine. The biggest equipment ever made is here in Nevada. And 98% of it is Caterpillar because Komatsu makes the biggest loader. So they have about 5 Komatsu loaders. big boys. After they blast, they go and shovel it all up with the loaders or one of the two shovels. The shovel, which runs on electricity, like I said, it only takes 2 scoops to fill 1 haul truck. A loader, I believe it takes 3.5 to 4. We are now heading to the old town. This is an old mining town. When this area where the pit is was an actual mountain. And in that day, obviously, they, made tunnels. And there's still dozer operators that come over the radio, even as far deep as they are right now, and say that they just fell into an old mine shaft. And then they bring the crane down there and get them out. This is where the trucks pass because we have Gold Hill right over there. Must be having something passing. I will turn you back on when it turns green. This is so the equipment can pass, because they have the mine to the right and the new mine to the left. And you see where they're heap bleaching it right there. Heap bleach piling it right there. Oh, and the gate's closing right now. Yeah, safety is priority at this mine. See the gates closing? So they'll make sure those gates close before they lift up these barriers, like they just did.